two types of people memes. By the way, if you're enjoying the content, if you like the content, if you enjoy the content and you enjoy listening to me react to them or watching me react to it, please leave a like and no, not leave a like. Please follow and subscribe on my YouTube channel because I'll be uploading this this video in like small clips to make it more digestible for all of you. Okay. So let's start. Two types of people memes.
Slap him for 88 million? No, I would eat that thing raw for a Snickers bar. Having normal lungs, or having the lungs of a smoker. Normal people. You're insane. People who can bite into ice creams. Sure I am, but what's your point?
Oh yeah,
putting
I couldn't.
your shirt on first versus putting your pants on
Pants
first.
on first.
I put my socks on first.
Wait, no. After you put on your boxers first or underwear, whatever you use, what do you put on first? Pants or shirt? I always go shirt last and pants first. What about you, Haddisons? What do you do first?
Friendly reminder that after each passing day, you are closer to finding your soulmate and your grave.
Yeah,
Maybe
my
the
grave.
grave is my soulmate.
Yeah.
I have depression. Or do you? I have depression. Which type of depression do you have? Can you imagine reading?
I'm the
of
first
these
one,
during a
Darwin.
rainstorm? Imagine having this though. No wind, no bugs, no critters. Your own little bubble. I legitimately need this in my life. Imagine forcing a cat there with you. There are two types of people. What if you farted and you couldn't get out and you pretty much gassed yourself to death? Three types of people. Don't hate veganism. Hate the people trying to shame you for what you eat. Cannibals. Noted. What if the only reason we can't walk through mirrors is because our reflection blocks us? What if they're protecting us though? What if they know that the other side is horrifying and painful and they are trying to keep us from ever crossing over? I must be on the wrong side
No,
of the
that's-
mirror then.
that's a
Maybe
fucking-
you're the reflection. Me around
That's a
people
horrid thought.
versus me around those two people I'm comfortable with. Would you rather sweat
Yeah, that's
but
me
no
too.
bugs or stay cool with a few? I would rather.
You know, the bugs you could kill. You could swat them out at one point. I've done that before. I cannot live like this. No, I cannot. I've mentioned before that I fucking moved out, and I forgot that the most essential thing about having a house is that you had to save up money to have furniture. So I didn't have furniture. I didn't have a fan, and I had to sleep on the floor using a thin futon that was like 2 inches thin. And I was sweating like a motherfucker. Like, I was sweating so bad. I could feel my ass, like, literally sweat. And my thighs and everything. Nah, I cannot. I prefer this. Because I could just kill these stupid bugs.
Sweat. Which type of student are you? A or B? I
B.
was A.
I'm
I
B.
tried to be organized at the start, but it
I
all
hate,
broke
like-
down. There are two types of people. People who hate the sound of their own voice. More
Being
than
disorganized. Oh, come on.
Freeman. I do A until I need to do B. True, there's two types of eating a straw to prove that turtles are babies. Eating a straw so the turtles don't have to. The two types of people. Good night. No, don't go to sleep. Good night. Night. It's two
Yeah,
types of
I'm the
people
second
in
one.
this world. You would as hell if you get in on the side where the water comes out from. I need to borrow a charger. I forgot to close out of recently used apps and it killed my battery. Counting on this to last the rest of the day.
No,
The types of single
I'm the
people.
first one.
Desperately wants to be in a relationship. Desperately wants to remain single for as long as
Oh,
possible.
man.
I'm both. When it comes
I don't know which one I am anymore. Like, I'm not hungry for companionship right now. Honestly. Ever since I've started doing this, I've felt like it's therapeutic, you know? Like, to be talking to myself, because I know that right now I don't have like that many spectators, and it's kind of therapeutic. Like, getting out there and like putting yourself out on a platform where thousands or millions could potentially see you, it does wonders for like my social anxiety. And now that I'm doing this, I want to concentrate on it. I want to do it full force. And it's fun. It's really fun. I can see why people say that you should do it for fun, because it's fun. I love it. I feel like more confident, and I'm stepping out of my comfort zone to do something different. But now that some people are like, some of my family members like, when are you gonna get a girlfriend, or when are you gonna get a girl? I'm thinking, fucking never. Me? No, fuck no. I'm okay with how I am. I'm a mad hatter now. I don't need anyone but my top hat and my madness. I'm okay with that.
comes to hot food, there are two types of people. You either blow your food until it cools down, or you just go
No, I blow
until
on
you
it.
can chew it. Damn, bro. I felt
I feel like
that.
I'm so
What
boring.
the hell? Eats large pizza with fries, Coke, and dessert. Breathes around chocolate.
Yeah, I'm the
She's like, "This is
first."
best to sit under and read books or draw or
Hadizens, you might not believe it, but I've had this problem where all the food that I eat, every single fucking piece of junk that I put into my mouth and that goes into my stomach, it doesn't make my gut grow bigger. It goes to 2 points in my body. One, it goes to my face cheeks, and then it goes to my fucking ass cheeks. I'm not lying. Like, I have to exercise because my butt gets, like, I don't know why. I think it's because of genes, but all the food goes to my ass and to my face. Like, I get so, like, chubby in the cheeks and I don't like it, and I get so chubby in the ass that I don't like it, but it goes to my waist, to my, like, the whole SpongeBob episode where it says, no, you can't eat that, it'll go to your thighs. Like, that's what happens to me. I get thin, I stay thin up top, and on the bottom, like, round part, I get so fucking thick. I don't like it.
just relax and be alone. Or you can climb it and sit up in the foliage waiting for unsuspecting pedestrians to walk by so you can swing down on one of the roots with a Tarzan scream and kick them in the face before running from the traffic.
What the fuck?
How my mother folds versus how I fold.
Yeah, I
The types
second
of
one,
people
yeah, me.
going back to school. It's my first day of kindergarten. I hate school and I refuse to hold a sign
Yeah,
unless it said
second
I
one too.
hated school. My life goal is to have enough $100 bills that fill a bathtub, and I want to bathe in my glory and success. My life goal is to sneeze without farting. I think we're on two different paths.
Yeah.
The two types of people.
That's
in
never
winter.
happened to me.
Winter Wonderland, or what the hell is this? How can you not like winter? The
Yeah,
two
I love
types
winter.
Of people die if they are killed. Did you really think that killing me would be enough to make me die? Morning
the
poop
fuck?
at work or morning poop at home. People with common sense. Whenever I'm alone in
Yeah.
the public bathroom, I will wait until the other person flushes, then pee as fast as I can so they won't hear it.
Yes.
I wait until it's
Yes.
dead silent, like when they're fixing their hair, and I take the hardest piss, and as
No.
I exit the stool, I stare at them in the face so they know my dominance over the bathroom. There are two types of people in the world. I'd love to sit there and just drink my tea, listening to the rain. I'd love to do the deed here and listen to the rain between moans.
What the
Two kinds of
fuck?
people, and I'm them both.
Yeah, I'm both.
Okay, I went through a phase of doing it on the right. There are two types of people in the world. It's already 10 p.m. and it's only 10 p.m. and they marry each other.
Yeah.
Collecting skins as a gamer versus collecting skins
the
as
fuck?
a serial killer. There aren't two types of people. There are three types of people. The person who makes it but nearly doesn't make it, and the person who doesn't make it. Who are the most attractive people in this subreddit? Me. Not me. Why does Apple
Aw.
release an update every single week? Why do Android phones take forever to get an update? There are two types of
I
people.
don't really know that
I
either.
need to fill up. B, I got this. So what do you do? Do you set one alarm or set a bunch? I set a bunch of alarms.
I do
two
too.
types of players. Maybe the real treasure was the friends we made along the way. No, I want my gold.
Yeah, that's
There
me
are
too.
two
I want my
types of
gold.
Cats. 3, but the third one is just hiding. The two types of people.
Yeah, I'm the hiding
Which are
one.
you? I think the right is crazy. The types of people waking up.
Oh,
People waking up at 6 a.m.
Totally.
People still awake at 6 a.m.
Oh,
I need to
no.
stop wishing death and pain on your enemies. It's psychotic. I wish life and learning on my enemies. May they live long enough to become my friends. I hope my enemies die and go to hell, no matter what.
Yep.
When people say,
Yep.
I can't draw, there really are two types. Have you ever seen a chicken strip? There are two kinds of people in this world.
I wanna
Poor
see the
people,
second one.
Rich people. Degenerates who play videos at max volume in public.
No,
This
I
is
can't
just
do
old
that.
People.
I
But
hate
they're just
attention.
deaf. They don't know. There are two types. Which one are you?
Like
I
public
respect
attention.
both because sometimes you ain't in the mood.
Yeah.
Senior versus freshman girls at frat parties. Bro, creative is boring. Bro, just for 10 minutes. Hey, how are you? Do much this weekend? I ended up, so basically loads of texting and then one text in one bubble. People who are antisocial and don't text anyone. There's 3, actually.
Yeah, that's
I'm
me.
The one on the left.
Yep.
There's a guy cleaning my window and wow, this is awkward. Do I smile at him or something? Or do I just pretend he isn't there? Open your window so he falls down. Give him a strip show. Two kinds of people at wintertime. My tail's froze and my nose is froze and my ears are froze and my toes are froze. And Santa. When you play Monopoly, are you organized or not? I would say I'm pretty organized.
Yeah, I'm pretty organized.
There are two types of horror game players. Ones who use normal brightness and ones who turn it all the way up.
Oh,
People
yeah.
who say Ez after winning. People who say GG after losing. Everyone you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about.
I
Be
keep
kind,
quiet, Ethan. either way.
Always. Fight everyone you meet. Always. There's a book sitting in front of you, and it contains all the bad things people have said about you behind your back. Would you open it? Oh yeah. Read it so you can find out what people really have to say about you, and how you can change your character to be a better person. Read it so you know what order to murder.
Yeah. I would read it, and I would know who to cut out of my life. And I would just like use it against them. Like, why is he mad at me? Like, why doesn't he talk to me? And I would just let it brew. Like, I would just let it like simmer and be so petty, and then send him a birthday like letter with the words he said to me. That's what I would do. Yeah, I'm so fucking petty. I don't give a shit.
Murder people in. There are two types of people. I think there's just
I'm petty to those who wrong me. Not to everyone. No, just those who do something like very, very bad to me, or who are two-faced. I hate that. I'd rather you say that you hate me to my face than just pretend to like me and talk shit about me behind my back. Just say it. Just say that you hate someone or that you dislike someone. It's not hard, honestly.
just happens on Tumblr. People who failed No Nut November. People going strong in No Nut November. When there's only one donut left. Girls, you can take it. Boys, people who watch films versus people
Oh yeah,
who
that donut
watch
is
on
mine.
films. Weirdos, or normal people. Is there a word that's a mix between angry and sad? Malcontented, disgruntled, miserable, desolated. Smad. There are two types of people. I just hate people who edit their Discord messages. You hate, oh, this guy hates himself. I get it. At 5 minutes, it's so cringe. At 5 minutes, I had to take a break from watching the video because I was laughing so hard.
That's me.
Do you un-orange like this or like this? Like this, and you will never know which like this I mean. Man, woman, white, black, poor, rich, people who think men over women, people who think women over men,
Yeah.
people who don't double dip, people who flip the nugget upside down to double dip.
Yeah.
The types of people
I don't give a
when it
shit.
comes to eat.
I don't give a shit. If it's my sauce, I double dip. I don't give a fuck. And if it's someone else's sauce, I'll double dip still. My Haddisons, you'll look at me and think, what the fuck is wrong with you? I don't give a shit. I'll just pay for another one for you then. That's it.
Eating mangoes. My mom versus my dad's reaction to me getting into college. Wowie, I'm so proud of you. That's an accomplishment. That's good. There are
Yeah.
two types of people. Is this milk bad? What does the due date say? Smell it. Things toddlers and I have
I
in
smell
common.
it.
Don't want to
Yeah.
go to bed. Why get dressed when I could keep playing in my PJs? I'm very tired and therefore I hate you. Just 5 more minutes. I haven't eaten and I'm hungry, so I'm gonna cry about it. That's true. Type A. The most 2000s photo ever. Why did we used to dress like this? Type B. Junie's shirts. I need them
Oh yeah,
all.
early
There are two
2000s
types of
style
people.
was
Those who think,
crazy.
I don't want anyone to suffer like I.
Like crazy. The styles, the eyeliner, the hair, like the shirts. If you've seen Twilight, the movie, I had to watch it because my fucking family members, the female members of the Wonder family, they love that shit. And it's not bad. It's honestly, I think the hate is just because of the fucking intense, stupid acting that they do. But other than that, it's pretty meh. That's what I say. It's pretty meh. And the way Bella dresses, the way people dress, like it's kind of accurate, kind of, because I haven't seen a girl who has like pink, green, blue painted like neon hair, or this like incredible thick eyeliner Avril Lavigne 2005 style. Like I haven't seen that, but that style was pretty nuts. It wasn't that cool, honestly. Looking back at it, it wasn't that cool.
I did. And those who think, I suffered, why shouldn't they?
Yeah.
This is an important distinction.
Yeah.
Who would win? One of the most complex and arguably
The French
most
fries.
vital organ contained within the human body. Some salty boys.
Yep.
Those who eat the hell out of the bread versus those who don't.
I don't. I hate this part. I know it's just the same thing as the other bread, but I find it, no, I can't. I find it nasty. It does not go good with anything. I'm sorry. Do you guys eat it? Honestly, be honest. Do you eat it or not? Or do you just leave it there?
The types of people so when you're checking for your heartbeat, what do you do? Or a pulse? I go to my hand, not my neck. There's two kinds of
I put a
dogs.
finger to the
Hey,
nose.
How do you ask what a glass of water is doing? A glass of water is an inanimate object and is incapable of having a thought process or understanding English. What are you doing? Looks like a
Oh my
great place
God.
for a tree fort. Looks like a great place to do drugs. The two types of people Which one are you? You can be both. Meet in the middle. Dance all night. The 2 ADHD moods. I can't do it. I can't stop doing it. The 2 types of ADHD time. Now, not now. The 2 ADHD memory modes. I literally cannot recall the words that just came out of my mouth. I can recite the opening paragraph of every single Magic Tree House.
I'm like
social distancing.
I'm like in the middle of between the last two, where I can concentrate I can concentrate very well when I need to concentrate, and I think that's why I did so well in school, because my brain is so hardwired to like consume information. Like I have very good memory, like very, very good memory. And it got to a point that it got to my head. I hate to admit it, but it got to my head because the teachers would praise me and say, "Oh my God, you're very good. You could be the next big thing in the psychology world, in the way you do shit." Guys, I was gonna be something important as far as they were telling me. Like, "Oh my God, you do good." And when I fumbled once, I got depressed super hard, like super, because I was so used to the praise, like super used to the praise from like teachers. And when they said, "Nah, it's not good enough," I was like, I folded completely. I was like, "What do you mean it's not good? What do you mean it's not good?" But I put my soul into it. And they said, "Nah, it's not good. Like, you're missing this. And I just like dried up like a fucking raisin.
Anti-social distance.
Yeah, that's the second one is me too.
Stuck on your finger, and it's just like, no, I didn't commit to this. Is this how marriages
I'm
work?
scared of putting rings on
the rings
because of that.
Yes and yes. This is the first ever photograph of a black hole unveiled by scientists this morning. Space is but unreal. We live in such an exciting time for science.
Yeah, I'm the first one. Space
Saw
is
an
but.
Italian today. Are you safe? Wild or domesticated? So the types of people who shower for 3 minutes and people who shower for 3 hours. The types of teens.
How long do you guys shower for, honestly? Okay, so for men, how long would you say an average shower should be? I take at least 15 to 20 minutes to shower. That's my lengthy process, because I have this thing where I feel like I'm not clean if I haven't scrubbed every part of my body. I get super, like, the idea that I'm sticky, you know, like when you're sweaty and you get sticky. I don't like that. I like going to bed and feeling like my skin is smooth, that like you just glide over it and it just slides easily. But my sister hat, she takes 2-hour showers. I'm not kidding. She takes 2-hour showers. There's been a time where both bathrooms have been occupied, and I've had to drop like a massive shit, and I couldn't, because she would occupy the shower and I would just have to hold it in. But I hate that. Why do you take 2-hour showers? Like, why?
The internet people / gamers, the partying / drinking teens, and both think that the other ones are losers. No, you can't just execute people who commit horrible murders.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
I mean, no.
Types of teachers in the world. 10 words I can spell right. 10, 3 out of 10.
Unless.
See me after class. Write 5 words you can spell. Glass headstones. Imagine a graveyard
That was
full
me.
of these on
That
a
was
sunny
me when
day.
I was younger.
It'd be so beautiful. I would position mine so that every day when the sun was in the right position, it would set fire to the roof of someone I hated, thus achieving revenge from beyond the grave every single night. There are 2 kinds of people.
Yeah,
Dudes with
me.
father issues. I never had an authority figure, so I'll just base my personality around these cool dudes. I'm a cute little femboy. Ooh.
No, I'm none of
I
them.
wonder what places I have already visited for the last time. Holy, oh no, the gym. Never going there again. The 2 types of people when you talk about horror movies. It's weird. I'm scared of horror movies, but not really scared of horror animes.
Yeah,
I guess
that's me.
because it's more psychological. Wishing I was on a balcony in Italy, wearing a long floral dress, eating fresh fruit, and staring at the sunset and landscape below me. Wish I was the Hulk. I wish I was the Hulk too. Please stop adding "there are 2 kinds of people," and that escalated quickly, to text posts. There are 2 kinds of rapid escalation. Well, that peopled twicely. How do you open a door? Left or right? I've never known anyone.
No,
open it
I've never
with the
seen
right
anyone
one.
open it like
Me and our
that.
dog, and my wife and our cat. 2 types of green activists. I want to talk to the people responsible for climate policy. We demand changes. I'll destroy priceless paintings and block
Oh,
the
yeah.
roads. Pardon me for my poor choice of
stupid, the
words.
second
If I
one.
make a mistake in English, please don't correct me. I have no respect for this language. I asked for a highlighter.
Isn't that almost everyone?
and They are both a highlighter, just different types. Using only 3 words, make the happiest sentence you can. I am strong. Mum brought McDonald's.
Yeah.
So when you read a book, do you use
Nice.
a bookmarker or are you Satan?
Yeah.
I guess I'm sometimes Satan.
I use
I think it's good
a
though because it adds
bookmarker.
character to the book. A book needs to have scratches and scuffs. That's what makes a story. Because if a story was
I don't like
perfect,
damaging my
no
books.
one would be interested in reading it. The types of people most excited for autumn. Which one are you? Yeah, I'm guilty of this. I don't like it, but I'm guilty of this. I need to clear my emails. So my
I
classmates
hate
just
it.
asked our professor if his shirt is missing a second part. There are 2 types of people in this world. 1, those who can extrapolate from incomplete data, and you can only pick one. Choose wisely. Anime cat girlfriend, she loves you. Iron Golem guardian, you
Which one would you pick? Honestly. I mean, the Iron Golem, though, he will protect you. And when he says he will protect you, it's basically, I will do anything for you. So, I mean, you got a 2 for 1 there, right? You got a 2 for 1. You got you know what I mean? And you got to protect yourself, you know? And the other one is just, well, it's an anime cat girl. Those are a dime a dozen. Which one would you choose? I'm going the Golem. I'm going the Golem route.
He will protect you.
I'm getting the
Cat
golem
girlfriend.
ending.
There are 2 types of people in this world. Avoid them both. Until next time, friends. There are 2 kinds of people. The ones that pack 6 days before a trip, and the ones that wake up day of and realize they need to do a load of laundry. Is this your husky dog? No, he's a pure blood, half blue-eyed Alaskan wolf husky dog. What breed is he? Orange. He's stupid.
Yeah,
That's
it's
his
true.
breed. There are usually 2 types of merchant. I think the right one would bargain more.
That was
the
the
left
fir-
one is set.
The first one was me when I used to work at like this weird like convenience store, retail store, whatever it was. I hated dealing with people. I only worked because I wanted the money. Like I needed the money and I didn't want to get more money from my mother. And I wanted to pay for my studies, right? So I started working and I didn't realize how much I hated like serving people. I hated it. Oh my God, people can be so stupid. I hate it. I'm sorry, but I just hate how people are so dumb. The price tag is there, and they would ask, how much is it? And I'm thinking, bitch, the price tag is there. It literally says the name of the product and the price you're asking for. The fucking box has it like stickered on the back too. Why are you asking me what price is it? And they would ask, oh, so that means it's this price. I'm like, yes, what the fuck? It's that price. Why are you asking me? Or when like specials would come around. I'm sorry, I'm still kind of sick. So when specials would come around, and they would ask for like the three for 2, and I would explain to them, yeah, so you basically pick out the 2 most expensive items, and the least expensive one is the free one. And they would be like, oh, so it's not a 3 for 2. And I'm thinking, that's what 3 for 2 means. You can go to any store, and 3 for 2 means that. Like, it usually means that. I don't know. I hated attending people.
On the price.
I have
The
no
2
patience
types
for
of shoppers.
for adults.
No job versus job. There are 2 types of Valentine's Day celebrations. Some roses.
Oh,
and
for
some
dumb adults.
cakes. I'll take some alcohol. Studying has 2 types. A hard subject which can't be studied. An easy subject that doesn't need to be studied. How would
it's
you
like-
describe the planet you live in to an alien? Wonderful overall. We have a few kinks to work out though. In need of eradication. There are 2 types of people. Also, I'm going to immediately unpack as soon as I get home. And my sister said she's not touching her suitcase until next week. Your sister's just like me. The duality of man. Is she dating someone? I hope whoever she ends up with makes her immensely happy. Nice bird. Memento Mori ring. England.
Yeah, I'm the first
late
one.
17th to early 18th century. You could put a skittle in there. Wasn't a ring like this meant to be used to carry a little poison? But consider, you could put a skittle in there.
You could put a
People
skittle in
movies
there.
have this kind of breakfast, and they only grab a strawberry and be like, gotta go, hun. Only in movies. People who go, ooh, big stretch, when a dog stretches. Sociopaths. My friend's cat
I don't know
got his
about
head
that.
stuck in a vase. Freaked out, broke the vase, and was left with this. Some cats does this. Ancient Egyptian pharaoh. Oh, what a look. Starts wearing huge gold collars. Pothead. Not sure why people
Pothead.
don't automatically say shapeshifting when asked what they want their superpower to be. You could become anyone you want, even fictional characters, anyone. Cosplay would always be spot on. Dysphoria wouldn't exist. Perfection. Rob a bank and disguise yourself as a straight and lying on a shelf when the cops come. Just imagine a single pen surrounded by $500,000. They arrest the pen. My mum versus my dad. Parents of the year. How was your day, sweetie? There was a fire today on campus, I think. Did you get hurt? Hope you and Ash are okay. There was a fire today at school. Did you start it? People in the
Yeah.
world to go, no, I'm scared, you ask them. And for God's sake, move, I'll ask.
Yeah,
Two
I'm the
types
first
of
one. I'm
people on the
scared, you
internet.
ask them.
Angry boomer, depressed zoomer, obnoxious doomer, for hire gooner. Oh, oops, that's not to say gooner. And just something completely different. Not safe for work loving coomer, brain dead goober, low-key groomer. Yeah, I want to talk about generation.
I don't know which one I would be.
I don't know anyone under 40 who separates laundry into lights and darks. What are you thinking about?
I do.
How I will have nothing but meaningless, empty relationships for the rest of my life. How no one is genuine and everyone is fake. How empty I am. And how in the mood I am. How I wish things were different. How they're not. Wondering how we will end up. Them wings I got downstairs in the fridge.
Yeah. Them wings go downstairs in the fridge. That's me. I just forget everything.
Social life versus
I
having
live
success.
happily like
social
that.
life with no success. Success with no social life.
Yes.
All is perfect.
Success.
If artistic
No
people
social
are
life.
forced to take years of math and science, then why don't sciencey people have to take art and music classes? Someone found a real life plot hole. Boom. And if you're bad at art and music, then it's okay. Not everyone has an aptitude for those kind of things. But if you're bad at math and science, then you're not smart / you're not trying
That's
hard enough.
fucking true. I hate
Grasshopper
that.
250
It's stupid.
meter test. Ring of Fire. The music selection, the camera angles, and the complete lack of people all combined to add such a surreal touch to this video. Your mum's pee-pee has arrived. What have I told you? There are only two types of people that think there are only two types of people and those that don't. What
the fuck?
Game. You need to be about level 20 to defeat this boss. Me. Oh geez, I better go do some grinding. Me. 2 weeks later over leveled by 80, returning to the boss. I'm your god now. Game. Says the same thing. My level 2 self, who was about to have a come to Jesus meeting. That is just a recommendation, right? Two types of games.
Yeah,
There's
I'm
two
the
types
first
of
one.
anger.
I
One is dry
overprepare
and the
horribly.
other is wet. And basically wet anger is when your eyes water and your voice shakes. And I hate that because I feel weak, and when I'm crying while angry, I like dry anger. When your face is like stone and your voice is sharp. I guess wet anger shows that you
I'm none of that. When I get angry, I get quiet. Like real quiet. And when I explode, my voice just raises, but I don't like go full force, like stand up straight, rigid, and like puff out my chest. No, I when I'm angry, like I'm upset, I just go quiet because I don't like shouting. I don't like it's so draining. It's so draining, honestly. I feel so drained afterwards after getting like angry. When I do explode, that's when I do the stereotypical thing of just standing straight, like, yeah, fuck off, leave me alone, you fucking piece of shit. I do curse a lot though. I will curse when I'm mad. I will curse.
care too much, and dry anger means you're done. This is the
I'll
best
say the most horrid
description
shit
ever.
when
What
I'm
came
super
first,
pissed.
The chicken or the egg? I don't know. The first animal that would fully evolve into what biologically is chicken came from the egg of the ancestor in its genetic line. Therefore, the egg came first. The churg. There are two types of civilizations. I like the one on the right.
Churg.
It's in Japan. Well, one of the things I remember when I went to Japan is vending machines were everywhere. There are two types of British. Yeah, bosh. I don't even know what this image is. I'm trying to figure it out, but I don't know. Okay, so apparently there are two types of people.
Two welded
People who
pipes
can
that were
walk-
unwelded.
So, no, not really. Jesus and non-Jesus. If you eat chocolate on the right, I expect you to not share it. But if it's on the left, you're probably going to share it. Or
I don't
you
share my
just
chocolate.
have chocolate etiquette. I don't know.
No,
There are
I
two
don't
types
share
of
it.
people. Those who drop ice and pick it up. Those who drop ice and kick it under the fridge. I usually pick it up.
That
put
was
it
me.
under a
I used
tap,
to
then
kick it
put
under
back
a
in my
fridge.
drink. It's clean.
It's water.
People who can open pickle jars versus people who just break them. And then you eat a pickle off the floor.
I can open them
Pickles are-
easily.
Pickles are gross. A good YouTube comment. OMG, thanks for all the likes. Most I've ever got. I did this as a...
It would be cool. I mean, it would be cool if I received a comment like that. You don't have to do it though, right? Like, nah, you don't have to do it. But, it'd make my day, because I hurt my pinky on the door today. And, I could use a comment like that. Yeah? No? Okay. Fuck me then. It's okay. I don't care.
kid. I don't think it's bad. I remember I got 8,000 likes on a video. I forgot which video, but I said thanks for the likes. And then an argument broke out. There's always an argument. The types of people in multiplication. 6 times 9 equals 54. If 6 times 10 is 60, then 60 minus 6 is 54. So 6 times... I was not taught math this...
I'm balls at math. Like, I'm terrible at it. I'm horrible. I learned to divide when I was in high school. Literally, I don't know how to do basic multiplications outside of the 1 to 10. I can't. I can do some... You know what? It's weird. I fucking hate math, but for some reason, I can do equations. That's crazy, right? So basically, when I was doing a math exam in high school, I was acing everything because I would do the homework, and the homework was like most of the points to pass. And one day, I don't remember what happened. I think we were assigned a project where it was like worth like more than half the points for like the rest of the year. And I didn't know how to do the project on my own because it involved heavy ass like fucking math with divisions and like square root. I still don't know how to do square root, honestly. I don't give a shit about that. But I'm shit at math, and I remember I went up to my teacher and I told him, "Teacher, I can't do the math problem." And he told me, "Why? You just have to divide and do this. Let me teach you." And I felt so bad because I still let him explain it to me, and he went on to this like 10-minute explanation of how to do it quickly, and I told him I still don't get it. And he told me why, and I told him it's just when we get to the part where we have to do divisions, I can't do it. And his eyes bugged out. He looked at me like, "What the fuck?" He said, "What?" I told him I never learned how to divide, and now I can't do the math problem. And so he said, "So what are you gonna do?" I said, "I don't know." The day came to like give the project to him. I didn't give shit. I literally gave him a blank piece of paper with my name on it, and he tried to teach me how to divide. But what he did instead was that he started teaching me how to do equations instead. I don't know how that happened, right? So we became like very like mentor and student type of stuff where he would teach me lots of math shit that I didn't get. But when it came to equations, like my mind instantly got them. I don't know why. Like the whole like half of this and looking for that to become X, like I got it super easily. But when it came to divisions, I couldn't. I definitely couldn't. And now I don't remember how to do equations anymore. I'm so shit at math now.
This way.
A grade schooler could beat me.
Sane, rational human beings. People who don't clear the microwave timer. Who would win in a fight? Sonic or
I don't
Bowser?
clear it.
Sonic beat a cosmic being. He absolutely no diffs Bowser. I'm gonna say Bowser just to annoy Sonic fans.
Yeah.
The types of people when it's snowy. I shouldn't drive in the snow. Whee! I choose you, and I'll choose you over and over and over. Without pause and without a doubt. In a heartbeat, I'll keep choosing you. Me when I go to a restaurant and order the same meal.
Oh
I
yeah,
order
hell
every time.
yeah.
I want
That's
to
me
run
when I
away,
order
but
Carl's
like in
Jr.
a Ghibli movie. Like I take a block of cheese, a loaf of bread and some apple, and wander through the flower-speckled mountains wrapped up in a shawl, and I happen to wander into a moving castle and fall in love with a cute wizard. Me, deep in the woods, dragging a duffel bag of craft singles and hopelessly lost. Where's Totoro?
Oh, yeah.
So, are you organized or well, is that unorganized?
I organize everything on my phone.
Unorganized. For some reason, airports are the best places to me because they are so big and cool. And if you're not in a hurry, you can watch the planes and just relax. And you have the opportunity to just go everywhere in the entire world. You can steal the bags at
The chattering annoys me.
so easily.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
you can
criminal.
definitely do that.
That's where my bags went. Singing bowl plus
You can
40
definitely
equals
do
fun.
that.
POV. You are entering the gates of heaven. Amidst the white clouds, you begin to hear this music. It attracts you towards it. You gently push the gate in front of you and see hundreds of thousands of fountains that regain youth, love, and trust. It heals any pain and trauma. Sounds like someone who's trying to take a piss but is being abducted by an alien demon at the same time. Okay, no more 2 types, 4 types. So people who are in love, playing games together in love, shouting but in love, and you. The 2
Yeah,
types
me,
of fantasy
I'm clown.
writers, feverishly calculating the body mass of your dragon species. Spent 5 hours last night researching the origins of steel, losing sleep over horseshoes, 20 tabs open. Should a cockatrice be warm-blooded? Will die if they don't immediately figure out when honeybees were first domesticated. 2. How about make-believe land has anything you want? As a society, valuing convenience
that's
over
my search
experience is why
history.
everything
Stupid shit.
sucks today. Blockbuster was an experience. The movie theater was an experience. Music stores were an experience. Arcades, I don't want to sit in my house forever. I don't want everything streamed to my electronics. I want to sit in front of the big silver screen for 2 hours with a Coke freeze and come out with my life changed. I want to live and I don't care the cost. For some of us, the experience is exactly why we don't want to go out for these things. I think they made a pretty good point about experience. It's true. A lot of these things which had such a spark to.
Yeah, I never got to experience like some of those things. And for the simple fact that I'm not much of an outdoor guy. I can go out literally like every day, but only for like an hour or two until I start getting like tired, bored, and like my social battery starts to drain very, very quickly. I'm just not used to it, you know? I think since I've always been the type of guy to find entertainment in my own mind, in my own self, in my own books, in my own like imaginary land, I shit you not, I can literally go to like a salon with a girl and sit down while she's doing her nails and not do anything for like the entire 2 hours that it'll take. And I've been asked before by my female friends who I've accompanied when like we just had outings and stuff like that, how do you do it? And I tell them, what, like I just saw you sit there staring at the floor like a psychopath and not move for the entire 2 hours. How did you do it? Like, you didn't even whip out your phone. You had internet. You just sat there for 2 hours, leaned back, rested your arms on the armrest, and looked at the floor deeply with a fucking blank psychopathic face. And I told her, it's just, my mind is running scenarios like, what would happen if I jumped over this chair? And like in a parkour way, could I make it or could I not make it? Will my body go through? Or what would happen if I try to clear like 4 blocks of this checkered floor? Could I make it or not? And I told her, like, my mind just goes through many like imaginary scenarios that I get so lost in them that I get entertained. Like, my face that I'm making is me being deep in thought. Have any of you like ever gone through that? Like, you just get lost in your own imagination and your own thoughts that you can literally never get bored. I don't get bored easily. I could go like to a place where there's nothing. I could sit down. I will sigh, look up, and get lost in my own imagination, honestly. So yeah, there you have it. 2 types of people memes.